Put the shield down a little bit. Happy Friday. I somehow I probably shouldn't even say this, but I got today off somehow. So, unfortunately, I have an errand to do that's on the other side of the bridge. And it's later in the afternoon, which kind of sucks on a Friday because I already booked Monday off, and my appointment that I gotta go to Monday is later in the afternoon as well. So technically I could have had a long weekend and gone out of town or something, but I'm not whining about this one because I honestly had nothing planned this weekend other than like relax and have fun at home. I just can't afford to do all the things that a lot of people would assume I would be doing on a weekend. I don't party, I don't drink, I haven't had a drink in 20 years. So going out, like as in going out to pubs and stuff, I don't do that. I haven't done that for a very long time. And I don't know, it's nice to have friends, but when you're me, it's really hard to keep friends. So I've tried. So I have nothing to do usually on a weekend. I'm probably the only member of planet Earth with no one in their lives. And I'm already having trouble with cars today. I just left the house. He's just gonna pull right out in front of me like a dickhead. Oh. Shield down. Alright, let's do this. This is strictly biker business today. Friday. I could have had a long weekend. No, it is a long weekend, and it's sunny, it's a beautiful afternoon. And I am doing a crosstown rip on a legendary death trap. Honestly, these bikes, I think it was the show. What was that stupid show? I watched a lot of it. Sons of Anarchy. So a lot of the 2000s Sportsters, Nightsters, and all that. Very popular. The Dynas. The Dynabro show. But it made these bikes legendary. can't stay in their lane. Oh my goodness. Hang up just a second. So I'm sorry if I'm a little quiet. I'm just like, holy crap, game on. Just gotta pay attention, look ahead, stay calm. It's always a bit crazy right near the bridge. Have a little peek up through traffic. Down and forth a little, chugging along. All right, missed that water valve. Okay, good day so far. A little camera check, do it. Okay, camera's rolling, we're on the bridge, pretty heavy traffic. Oh, just gotta take it easy here. Keep a little bubble around the bike. Oh man, we're gonna go into first gear on the bridge. Yippee! I've got a work appointment. Oh crap. Yeah, this is embarrassing. I'm in first gear on the bridge. Will these people realize this is affecting my YouTube content? Stop and go traffic. Bit of cloud cover's helping though, not gonna lie, it's a little cooler. All right. Good, I did good. Don't normally take the left lane all the way. Oh, and I'm in that bumpy outer rut. Oh, sugar. There we go. Don't want to get hit by the red car. There. I can just calm her down. Good job, old man. Way to get across the bridge, yo. Another sporty. Got in that truck's blind spot. Of course, he changed lanes twice right in front of me. Couldn't figure out where he was going. Some bocce. You know you're old when you want to get in on a good game of bocce ball. Get everybody panicked. Nice and steady. Oh man, big traffic at the bottom. A practice run in heavier traffic. This is a little rare for me to ride at this time of day, especially on a Friday. But it is what it is, and you know, this is why I ride year round, so I can be comfortable in all conditions. It is beautiful riding weather, a little warm and humid, but pretty good riding weather, to be honest. So other than a little heavy traffic, it's going pretty good so far. But as you can see, every time I'm out, it is I turn it into an event, because surviving anything in today's traffic on a motorcycle is something to be proud of and something to work towards every time you go out, focus on. Let's go. Catch every red light. Alright. I'm going to Home Depot. on the Wolf Blitzer report. ICE are raiding in LA. ICE raided or went into a Home Depot in disguise in the back of a Penske rental truck. And they went into the Home Depot and got all the immigrants, rounded them up. Good Lord. What's the world come to? Brentwood, another area I can't afford to live in. Look at it. Look, even another building going in. Oh my goodness. More rich, wealthy people for me to almost get run over by. Man, I got this car just riding my ass. Go away, car. Oh. Yep, stuck in traffic again. Nice bike, nice patch. That was nice. He pulled out. No, you never know what could have happened. I do know that the Palmieri guy isn't going to run me over. Those guys are good. Oh, she's idling high. She's hot. Come on, baby. You see me fiddling with this a lot. This is actually it's a very ghetto cruise control. It's a throttle lock. Why the F would you put a throttle lock on a Sportster? I don't know. But this little Nightster 2008 has a throttle lock. So I could get her up to 60 or whatever and just lock it. And pretty much not have to twist the throttle. I can ride one-handed or almost no hands. Very strange. I'm having wardrobe malfunctions. Okay, hopefully, I didn't check, but I hope no one took what I bought at Home Depot out of my bag when I was at the office. But I got a hearing test, so not that much worse than last year, so I'm allowed to go back to work. Now it actually feels like it might rain. I don't think it will, but it's nice. So as long as I can get through traffic, this is actually turning out to be a pretty good ride. A little loud on the bike there. I've got the shield up, windshield, windscreen. I signaled with my left and then accelerated with my right hand to the point where I couldn't turn in that lane without counter steering. Oops. That was an awkward half a second there where I realized, wait a minute, I've got to stop signaling and grab the bars in order to counter steer my way across the white line. Checkered line, whatever it is. I think you understand what I'm talking about. I accelerated past the point where steering with one hand is easy. Oh, motorcycle people. I feel pretty good about doing this the way I did it. Kind of loafed around all day. Make sure I was fit to ride. I'll be honest, I'm really looking forward to having a bit of my herbal medicine when I get home. I couldn't get too crazy with that this morning because I knew I was going to have to ride at some point today. So nobody would ever believe that I'm actually really disciplined about most things that I do. That's pretty much how I do everything. I learned in my real estate course, and even before that, that there really are two kinds of people. Those that blow money, and those that just save money. Spenders and savers. just got to choose and choose correctly for your lifestyle. If you inherited millions, well, you can very well be a spender for quite a while without much damage to your overall portfolio. But if you're not earning passive income and you have to work a job like I do, well, you're pretty much, the only way you're going to get ahead is if you can budget hard and save money. And I live my life on a shoestring. There's two things I got to change. I got to cancel a subscription to Strava. Nothing wrong with Strava. I'm not a fitness buff anymore. I'm not that into it. So I'm going to cancel that. That is expensive now. It's like $170 for a year. And the other one I'm debating is my SoundCloud, because I love my music therapy and I do want to upload more stuff, but I don't really have a good microphone. So I've kind of waited until I can get a good mic. So we'll see. Good old Rolling Blue Thunder is really doing it. So far, she's handled this with her usual grace and patina. Again, trying to show people respect when they give me space to ride by. They don't pull out in front of me. That's really cool. Again, I reiterate to the people that drive normal cars. We only have two wheels on the ground. So that's a lot less rubber and friction to stop the car. Stop the bike. Than a car does, I meant. Every car or truck has four wheels and basically twice the amount of stopping power. That's assuming my brakes are good, which they are not that good. So, it's important that when you drive a car and you get a license, that you have an awareness of other vehicles. Especially all the guys, all the pompous ass people on motorcycles. Who think they're special because they only got two wheels. But honestly, just being aware and cutting somebody a little slack, leaving a little space, can actually save somebody's life. You can rescue somebody's daddy by not hitting them or not doing something that causes them to have to lay the bike down and slide and get really injured. So if you can just be aware, hey, there's a bike, I'm going to leave him more space, I'm going to make sure he's got enough room to make his turn, that kind of stuff. Or maybe I won't turn left right now in front of a motorcycle. I'll wait until he passes. I'm getting a little too hot. Very humid, very moist. I am sweaty. Oh, come on, dude. Punch it. He's got to get through the gears. There we go. Look at that asshole in the black truck not let the dump truck in. What a fucker. It's really mean. Here's where I take a hit. Boom. Okay, feel better now in the right lane. Here's where everybody flies. Fly like an eagle. This was a hell of a ride. Traffic. Traffic. Notice how I don't accelerate into that pocket. You see that trap ahead of me? So then I'm between a car and a curb and a bunch of cars in front. Here, I've got a moment to react. Maybe. But if I get right up there in the slot, I run out of room pretty quick. Here's where a little counter steering comes into play. Tiny bit of push with my right hand. makes me feel like I'm going straight. Oh, we're gearing down. We are gearing down. First gear, baby, first gear. Okay. Very well done. I am now back in the hood. This technically, people call it South New West, but we've claimed it. Which North Delta? We claimed it. 3, 2, liftoff. When I moved here in 2019 from Burnaby, lovely Burnaby, I didn't think I'd like it. But I'm surviving. Both the bike riding and the motorcycle riding surprised me in my local area. There's lots of fun stuff to ride right here. And we got vehicles like this on our roads. Like I don't have to go far to check out some hot rods.